This is Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. We're here on PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So this is the, I guess you would say, second entry in the Jedi Knight series. This franchise within Star Wars is a little bit of a mess in how it all kind of like combines, if that makes sense. Like, then after this there's Jedi Academy, which kind of does its own thing, and you know, obviously with this being Kyle Katarn, there's like, you know, other origins in regards to like earlier Star Wars games, and then there's the little expansion DLC stuff. Oh, come on, let me get up here. There we go, I got the secret area. Nice. So this game is a bit of a classic Star Wars game, and Jedi Academy after this one I really particularly just love and always have since literally its inception. But this one I think is a really cool Star Wars game. This remaster could have pushed things a little bit further, I felt, but it's still a great way to enjoy a bit of a classic Star Wars game in the modern era. It's sort of the best I could describe it is it's a little bit of a shooter from a style that's not really done as much these days, but still kind of is. It's a bit more of a basic. You come in and you are like figuring out what's going on. You're sort of solving some puzzle-like things, some puzzle stuff, blasting a lot of enemies, exploring different areas. It's a really cool game, especially if you're a fan of, well, Star Wars, right? Cool weapons, it's part of the expanded universe, and, you know, it was always a little disappointing that Disney never really, like, respected the extended universe to any degree, but yet they still pull from it, which I find kind of entertaining. But yeah, really a genuinely unique game with an interesting lead character and a cool style of fast movement and blasting, and yeah, it's pretty awesome, honestly. Like, I think you'd genuinely find this to be an interesting game if you've never played this before. Like, it's a very easy to recommend sort of thing. So here on the PlayStation 5 Pro, this is a low enough of a resolution threshold that will be benefiting from the, I guess you would say, game boost, as to say. So it's 1080p, 60 FPS. It's fluid, as it should be. Oh, I wanted to go down. Down, R2? I need to be going down. Yeah, so you get a little bit of like sharpening. I think some stuff on the UI sharpens a little better than other stuff does. And in general, it's still like a little jaggedy around the edges, but you know, like, honestly, I think it's a pretty decent looking game. It would have been nice to have it with the full 4K and stuff, but you know, you kind of get what you get for these sort of remastering efforts. So there's also the option to the subtitle stuff, but you can adjust the aspect ratio. So you could have like the classic 4:3 if you wanted. That was just something I thought I would quickly showcase in case you were kind of curious about like the aspect ratio and stuff like that, but I think it looks fine on a wide screen, and I think it does the job. And you know, Katarn's a pretty cool character, and honestly I think you can have some fun doing this where you're like infiltrating this area, blasting stormtroopers, figuring out the secrets of this facility. It's really neat. And I think the stormtroopers, like, they look fantastic in this, and they hold up so well. It is also a game that's like a little challenging, so I do recommend occasionally like creating saves. My save didn't carry over from the PlayStation 4 to the 5 to the whatever, in case you are wondering, which is a bit of a shame. I'm supposed to blast this, aren't I? Get in there? Anyways. Yeah, you're infiltrating, blasting stormtroopers, figuring out where to go. Your assistant is just kind of chillaxing, living her best life. I forgot I actually go that way. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot of infiltration work, making the right moves. I think this thing charges, doesn't it, or explodes? I remember getting destroyed by something here once. Oh yeah, this is all blowing up, isn't it? Yep. Alright, we're all good. I didn't die tragically. It happens, you know. Sometimes you go through and it's like, oh, it's all safe, and you're not, you know, you're in the range of the blast and you die, and it's a whole thing. And you get all the iconic sounds and stuff, the Star Wars stuff. This was really, honestly, quite a neat franchise. Like I think it really nailed the vibe of Star Wars and also shooters of the era. Where all go?
I think this is a primary.
It's a pretty good looking game, honestly, for its time. Like visually and stuff like that. I don't know. I kind of like the simplicity of it.
Hang out here a while and see what kind of trouble I can cause.
So you want me to go ahead and go do this all by myself?
Huh? Did you hear that?
I don't know, did you hear something?
Kyle.
What? What's happening?
I'm getting some good stuff, Kyle. Did you hear that?
You know, honestly, I've never sat there and just listened to her talking before. I didn't know she had, like, lines, basically, from you, like, interacting with her, quote-unquote. Huh. You learn something every time you revisit an old thing, you know what I'm saying? I love the blaster fire in this, too. It's got, like, such a cool movement. I also highly recommend, there's a great remaster that's done by, like, the Night Dive folks. Oh, I definitely don't want that. Yeah. Which has, like, origins that this game sort of builds from. I'm trying to think what the subtitle's called. I covered it literally not that long ago. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I think this is literally slightly older than I am, which is hilarious. Why does it keep trying to pull out a taser thing? Doesn't this other thing have ammo? Kyle Katarn, no! Some say he had it coming. Gotta do the old style loading thing. I think my save was better than that. There we go. We'll keep going. But no, it's kind of a neat game because you're, you know, blasting, but also solving puzzles and moving through the environment and figuring out where you're going. It's really quite neat. It's something that you would have probably had a bit of a guidebook for back in the day, right? What is that Star Wars game called? It's really bothering me. I have like the physical box of it too, which is awesome. Like the old school box from like back in the day, which is kind of hilarious. One sec here. I'm pulling up the phone because I need to know. Also, I need to get up here. Thanks game for your, you know, really majestically fast kind of stuff. Okay, it's called. Oh, come on. It should be here somewhere. Oh, Dark Forces. Yeah, so the Dark Forces games. Anyways, glad I spent all that time figuring that out. You're welcome. Guess I should try not to waste so much ammo. Good luck. I'll go and do my thing.
I think this is a primary control console.
See, that's the problem, you know, you blind fire like this, it's more effective at clearing them out, but you waste ammo like crazy. You run out of bullets, that's no good. But yeah, if you do grab this and find it interesting and stuff like that, make sure you play Jedi Academy too. Because it's not quite like this one, but that game is so awesome. It's genuinely fantastic. Oh, I can't get in there. Yeah, because like Jedi Academy, you're like literally the life of like a student or whatever at the academy, and like Kyle Katarn's like there as like a bit of a mentor type thing. It's really, really genuinely quite interesting. That's a lot of stormtroopers. I wish these blasters were more accurate. But I like the style of gunplay in this game because it's got like a bit of a randomness to it. It's the best I could describe it, just the way it kind of like... The wonkiness almost is part of the charm. Where did you come from? I got a bad feeling about this one. Mostly because I know there's going to be all these turrets and stuff I have to deal with in the next... Anyways. Yeah. Game is so good, too. And also, like, where you blast your enemies makes a difference as well.
It's offline. It's offline. It's offline.
It's offline. They like shred you. There we go. All these turrets are problems. There goes all my health.
Commander, we need help. It's locked.
Oh yeah, because I'm not supposed to go here yet, am I? There goes all my health. That's why we did that save. Uh-oh. You put down your weapon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull that save because I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull off this with like literally 9 bars of health.
It's offline.
It's such a cool environment too, because like obviously it's a bit simplistic in comparison to, you know, games we have today in terms of like the design and the scope of it, but yet at the same time it really does strikingly just kind of nail the vibe of like Star Wars environments. That's great. Can't remember what's the flashlight on this. Or is this literally just a secret area? Oh, there we go.
Disturbance was reported in Sector 10 this morning. What sort of disturbance?
Where'd you guys all come from? Oh yeah, I forgot you can also like hold square, I think it is, and you can like move side to side, like the contextual leaning thing. Pretty cool, right? For like the era. Like there's many shooters after this that didn't have that kind of a thing. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah. See how you kind of move around the map and you figure out secrets, and that allows you to go. And this has got like a nice movement, a little bit of a slight bob to it. It's just very, very well done, honestly.
It's offline. It's offline. It's offline.
Then what was the point of bringing it back online? I'm just kidding, it opens these doors. There's so many of them. The game is such a blast. Like, I don't know why they just stopped making Star Wars games like this. Like, this is from a time where there were just so many Star Wars games. I guess it's mostly the production, like, cost and time nowadays, but I miss these style of shooter Star Wars games where you went in and, like, did little battles and little quests like this. Okay, I have no ammo on anything? This is a useless stun gun? Well, I'm gonna die. Just gotta go back down this hallway and get some ammo. Don't worry about it. See, we haphazardly shoot bullets everywhere, just like that's what happens.
Jan, I'm gonna need your help. There's an access terminal here, but it's encoded.
I'm on my way.
Katarn, no! I can't believe that's your restart point. I keep clicking restart thinking there's gonna be a better checkpoint. That's what I'm saying is, like, save often when you're playing this. Save often. That's the true way to go about it. That's what the smart Jedi Knights do. See, we're gonna save all our health this time and do this the smart way.
Kyle, the schematics show that the base is divided into 3 sections.
That's great. Sorry, it's so dark down here.
Disturbance was reported in Sector 10 this morning. What's part of the service?
I'm trying to conserve ammo. If you guys would just stand there and let me shoot you in the face. Wait, you didn't die? I thought I shot you, like, right in the face guard, dude. Found the supply key. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's the type of game that you literally, could get lost in and literally have no idea where you're going or what you're doing. It's kind of fascinating, right? Like, you actually gotta figure it out. How do we kill these guys? Alright, we're just gonna make a little bit of a save. Although I do not have much health, I would say. Which is not ideal. I don't know if we're gonna make this. I thought we turned off the turrets. I'm just kidding. Oh, health. Where's that shield? I think that's shield. Wait, don't I have a Bacta container? Yeah, can I use that? There we go. This game is so good. No, it really is. Like, it's really genuinely worth playing if this is, like, your first time coming across this. I mean, if you're revisiting it, you're not gonna be, like,
Jan, I'm gonna need your help.
you know, so surprised by this. But seriously, if you've never played this before, it's a really genuinely cool Star Wars offering. It's definitely worth an adventure if you have the patience to kind of, like, figure it out, solve the puzzles, move through it. It's very authentic for, like, sounds and gameplay and combat, and yeah, it just kind of nails the vibes, and guitar is awesome.